so sad to say I don't have any candles today. Some water ASMR. Take some deep breaths. We're gonna talk about Venus today. Peace, my loves, and welcome back to another video. Welcome back to my channel, Green Vibes. If you're new here, you're gonna have a freaking blast, so just go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe down below. Today we're talking about the planet of Venus. Venus is our divine feminine, and it loves to flow through different situations. Venus can show you what you need in love genuinely and how to build lasting and sustaining relationships. Venus can also teach you in ways that you communicate with groups of friends and associates. Venus can also tell you what you deeply crave in all relationships, especially romantic. So if you're new here, again, go ahead and like and subscribe. I do one-on-one readings all of the time, and I love to point out the Venus sign in people's charts. This is such a crucial planet in our charts because it truly highlights the places that we need the most love and care, gentleness, tenderness, but also where we can exert our divine feminine energy and radiate out of that place of knowing and inner intuition. Comment down below if you can guess my Venus sign, but as I love to deal with progressions, right? And today's Friday, so today's a Venus day. If you haven't seen my video, you have to go ahead and watch through the weekdays. It's such an incredible video. It's so fun. It goes through Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Is that too much? Nothing's ever too much. So if you've been on my channel, you've seen my other videos. I have Mars, I have Jupiter, I have Pluto, I have Lilith, I have Sun. I have a ton of astrology videos that go through each house. Neptune, Uranus, I have literally so many. So go ahead and check them out, and I will definitely be posting more in the future. So I did a little meditation with Venus, and Venus wanted to let you know communication, truth, and being honest is the foundation to a healthy relationship, to a solid relationship. You need to communicate everything that you're feeling, and if you don't trust that person enough to communicate what you're feeling, then that might not be the person that's meant to be in your life. Being able to share yourself unapologetically and honestly and truthfully without feeling judged, without feeling ridiculed, is key for a successful relationship. If you feel any types of those things and you first put it on yourself, then shadow work needs to be done. Saying things like, oh, I'm such a bad person, I can't believe I did that, you know, I'm so stupid, like saying really negative things towards yourself, that's self-deprecation, and you need to work on that first. And your Venus sign can show you how to heal yourself. If you're an overgiver and you always feel like you're giving, burnout can happen really quickly, and the way that you react and respond to that can be found in your Venus sign as well as your Mars sign, because that is ruling over anger. So check out the Mars. You have to definitely check out the Mars video, y'all, after this, because Venus and Mars go hand in hand. It's the masculine and the feminine. So this is the feminine aspect of you, which will hold things, which will compromise, which will always try to navigate and litigate things. So try to tap into your Venus sign to see how you express yourself in that way. Ask yourself a really hard question, which, well, it might not be hard for some of us, but for some of us, it also might be kind of difficult question. But who can you lean on? Who in this life can you actually lean on? The answer should be you, okay? If you thought of somebody outside of you, beautiful. It's really nice that you have someone else to lean on, but the first response should have been myself. I can lean on myself, right? Because you have this inner power within you, and when you tap into your Venus sign, you learn how to care for yourself in a way that is fortifying you into moving on and through different types of traumas, especially traumas that are revolved around feminine aspects of our life, like overgiving, overworking, having no rest, making so many excuses for other people, lying to ourselves. Different feminine wounds can show up here, and it's really important to check out your Venus sign. So something that I really honor about Venus, obviously being a divine feminine myself, I was born a woman with a womb. I love the aspects of myself in my divine feminine because I personally am a Venus in the sign of Libra. Libra is the zodiac sign that is ruled by Venus. So it's really at home here, it's really comfortable here, and it thrives here. Venus in your chart can show you how you succeed in the world using your divine feminine energy, how to become an evolved divine feminine as opposed to staying in like this really nonchalant kind of era, but how you naturally move and exude your feminine energy in order to get things done and in order to attract a lot of energy to you. This is where you can find this. Tell me why. I was just watching Charlie's Angels and I was laughing through the whole thing. Like, I'm a 90s baby, obviously I love these movies naturally, but the whole thing was like they were beautiful, they were smart, and they all had their own skills and talents. Charlie's Angels is so good to watch because they literally do exude like the sexy energy and they get whatever they want. I'm telling you right now, pretty privilege actually really is a thing. Really is a thing, and you should definitely tap into how to make yourself look prettier, but actually it's just exuding more feminine Venus energy that's naturally in your chart. So lastly, the most important thing about Venus is to remember that there has been a lot of trauma happening to the divine feminine as a collective wound. We cannot escape this. The planet Earth has been destroyed and has been so manipulated and picked apart. Our mother, our divine mother, which is so nurturing and giving, the planet gives everything that we need. This is war. Like, we're literally in the middle of a war. The way that women have been treated for so long in different countries, in different aspects of these cultures, it's so wounding and it's so telling, because before it was not always like that. These things had to evolve and grow into that. So now we are literally rising the feminine back up so that she becomes into balance, and the masculine, which has been like so up here doing crazy-ish to our planet, to our feminines, to our women, to our wombs, crazy stuff up here, there needs to be balance again. And in order for that to really happen though, the feminine might have to, you know, I might have to do a little this, all right? We have to exert our power in the most beautiful, divine, feminine ways. And that's not about being nonchalant. It's not about just like sitting around. It's about being in the spiritual realm and like literally fighting for a cause here. We're here for a reason. We are here to uplift and increase the vibration of the planet, not to continue destroying it. This is a key aspect when we're talking about the divine feminine in our charts. How are you wounding your feminine? How is the feminine wounded around you? Look at your mom, look at your auntie, look at your sisters. Those are the first indicators of how your feminine energy might be showing itself and how it needs to be healed through you. If you have your Venus in Libra, in Aquarius, or in Gemini, this is for you right now. This is such a powerful placement because you really, really value intellectual conversation. You really value a good conversation that leads to something of higher purpose. You are really, truly spiritually connected to the ethers and to your crown chakra. This is a great way to get yourself in a mode of feeling creative and writing things down and talking and collaborating. You're such a good collaborator here, so you build really good relationships, but something in me is seeing that it's not always like the steadiest, and maybe you feel really detached from your relationships and you need to work on really solidifying and having a foundational one, as opposed to just making a lot of surface level friends, a lot of surface level companions and like associates. And I feel like you really need to focus on getting a really good grounded friend in your life or a lover that can assist you, because feeling like you're always up here and no one there to ground you could feel really overwhelming, and you need someone to ground you. So know that with all this information in here, all this intellectual flow, you also need to have a balance. Okay, so Libra represents the balance. Okay, and if you have it in an air sign, that's naturally good, right? Because naturally Venus is air energy. Venus exudes air and also some water energy. In your feminine energy, you're always going to be more creative and doing spell work around writing, around rituals. I'm seeing like creating more rituals in your life. This is going to ground in your manifestations because you've been trying to manifest for such a long time. So now you know how to do it, which is by physically writing. Get a specific book for you and write down the thing. Write down the sigil of Venus as well. The sigil of Venus, and be like, my Venus is in Aquarius, my Venus is in Gemini, my Venus is in Libra. This is going to really set the foundation for your focus on the journal. So the journal will know what it's for, okay? You write this down and you put it everything that you work on in this book. Like, I'm writing this, I want $1 million, or I want this man, or this specific person, or this amount of money is what I'm writing in here. And watch all of these things come to manifestation, because your Venus being an air sign, you're getting communication from spirit. So you need to write down your dreams, to write down any ideas that you have, because any ideas that you have are actually spirit's ideas, and you are a specific messenger. You are a powerful messenger here of the spirits. So try not to get so like caught up in the details. Seeing a lot of you, especially with the one with Gemini, you can get caught up in the details. Aquarius, you can be stubborn sometimes. Libra, you could be a little flaky. Like, literally focus on stability and how to nurture yourself is going to be very powerful. You need to say words of affirmation. You need to write good things in that book, only things that you want, not things that you don't want. Always focus on what you do want, because you are future oriented naturally. As an air sign, Venus, you're naturally future oriented. You're always thinking about a good cause. You're always thinking about how things can balance. You're always thinking about the right and wrong. You're very good at having that balanced look at everything, because you're up here, right? Like, so you can see all the sides. And it's very potent for you to recognize that's how you love as well. Is it's more of a intellectual love as opposed to an emotional, sappy love. Obviously, you can have other aspects in your chart which show that you have water and it's more emotional, but this is talking about air, Venus right now. So you focus on these different aspects, you get to know them, and then you blend everything together, and that creates you. That's why it's so important to understand all of these things separately, so that they can come together and you realize that everything is honestly just overlapping anyway. So there could be a lot of water in your chart and you feel a lot of detachment. It's honestly good for the air to be here so that you can intellectualize things and see them from a different perspective. So how you can really get ahead in life is through using your charm. Like, you're very charming people. You have a lot of good, beautiful qualities. You really love art. You love artwork. You could probably meet a lot of good people in the arts industry. I feel like, you know, just beautiful things surrounding you all the time. Information, new things. Like, you like newness in your life. So when you're going new places, that could really excite you and bring you to a higher level. Making sure that you're communicating your truth through throat chakra, and stop lying. Okay, like, stop lying, because it just makes things worse. Make sure that you're using your word with integrity, and that you're not just talking because you're bored, or you're not just talking because you're nervous. Speak more of the truth, speak more with integrity. We need more of that on the earth. And why you're seeing this video right now is because you need a reminder to speak in your truth and to be honest with yourself and be honest with the people around you, because honesty is going to bring more people to collaborate with you. You're honestly a really great collaborator already, but you need more people to really be on your team. So in a relationship, in a romantic relationship, it's extremely important for you to have a very intelligent partner, someone who really understands and understands you intellectually. And because this is a feminine aspect, they also need to have emotional intelligence, and that is like the cherry on top for you. You don't like to feel used and abused, and I feel like I'm getting a lot of information. Like, a lot of you have felt used and abused. A lot of you have felt like you just do, like you're on gas, even though like you are air. You're just like on fumes right now, right? And you're just like overextended to the max, and you've been used up, and you really need to take a break. Like, Venus in air can just go, because everything's up here and everything's like up here. But what about grounding down here and remembering that you're also a human being? Okay, you're a human being. So take your time, ground yourself more often, and find a lover that you can really communicate your thoughts to, and that can mirror that back to you, and that gets excited like you know, that just like makes you feel really safe intellectually, like they've got you. And you need a partner that's actually like low-key an earth sign, because if you have another air partner, they could be kind of flaky. So make sure that you're grounded in your relationships. Like, find people that can ground you and that are reliable and like stable, like the things that sometimes you aren't. Do that, and they can teach you how to become more reliable, how to become more ambitious, and working towards your goals in a more stable, sound way that can assist you. All right, so for the earth signs, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Hi. Hey, like, what's up? You love it here, okay? You freaking love it here. You love, you love the gushy wishy, okay? You really are passionate when it comes to love, and you're very picky when it comes to love, excruciatingly discriminating when it comes to love, as you should be, because you are a wealth. You are wealth, you are richness walking, embodied, okay? Quite literally, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, are you playing? Are you playing right now? Because they're not. Because they're not, okay? Yo, y'all are seriously some good down lovers. Like, I want to be like down as lovers. Like, y'all are seriously incredible. You're stable, you're reliable, you're foundational. You are the full package. Don't let anybody ever tell you, especially being on earth and understanding the sensuality that human beings have, eating good food, watching a good movie, touching somebody. Like, y'all stop. Y'all have everything that it takes to be 100% ambitious and successful on this planet. Y'all are born and destined to be rich. I'm not playing. Like, Venus in an earth sign, y'all are born and destined to be rich. You just need to tap into your own energy, obviously. So with Capricorn, obviously you have your own ambitions. That's how you get rich, and nobody wants to hear that, but that's the truth. Taurus, you like to build and do things slow but steady. Nobody likes to hear that, but that's the truth. And Virgo, the one that really nobody likes to hear, you gotta serve. You gotta serve, okay? And when you serve, you get rich, and that's the truth. So even though these things can be a little bit difficult to get through your life and have to do this constantly in order to get what you want to get, see it as something that is unique and special about you as opposed to a burden, because earth signs love to feel burdened, okay? Stop with the burdens now. You want to feel nourished. So take the boulders off and plant some nice moss, get some flowers growing up there. Your garden is full of boulders and cement and mold and whatever you got up in there. Like, clear it all out and make a space for you to just understand your path. You know, I have my own ambitions. I can build something and I can refine it. That is earth signs in Venus. Like, that's powerful, powerful stuff. You add a lot of value to the table. So whenever someone's asking you, like, what do you bring to the table? You have already built not only the table, but the chairs y'all sitting in and the house y'all sitting in, okay? That is Earth Venus right there. There is just no way anybody could match you unless they're matching you. Like, honestly, I probably feel like the best compatibility would be another Earth Venus here, because y'all don't play about your money, y'all don't play about your foundations, don't play about the food now, okay? That's all Earth. And I feel like maybe the best one would probably be like possibly fire, because they could just add a little excitement into your life, because you be feeling bored sometimes, monotonous and all those things. So check it out, just check it out now. But what I'm saying is, when you're in groups of people, your feminine energy radiates out like the whole package. Like, you are the Mother Earth. Like, you are the whole feeling, the whole being, the whole look, the smell, everything about you is just so intoxicating and so magnetic. People love to be around you, and you love, like, when you touch people too, like, they just get like they get crazy about you, okay? This is how Venus can pull in and attract everything that it needs. You are the full package. So when you radiate that out, and when you say affirmations surrounding your self-confidence and your self-knowing and letting go of unnecessary burdens in your life, you are going to flourish. You're going to have a whole garden. Everything's going to be a garden, and it's going to be literally so full of different attributes, because y'all really love going after a whole bunch of different things. Like, you love to study this, you love to study that, you love to study this. And you'd think air signs too, like, obviously air signs, but y'all earth signs are actually in Venus, because it's the way that we're communicating with our feminine. So it's just like, not only do you like to gather information, you like to gather material things, you know, it's just gathering in general. You like to gather and have things, okay? That is Earth Venus, and that is okay. This is validation for you that this is perfect. The type of person that you need in a relationship. This is going to be somebody who is really into physical touch. I don't care what y'all say. I don't know. I don't care. physical touch is so important to a Venus earth sign. They need tactile love. They need tactile reminders of love, okay? Give me a hug, give me a kiss, look at me. Like, that's physical touch for you sometimes too, because y'all be getting crazy. Seriously though, this is so important for an earth sign to feel loved through the physical touch. So definitely touch more on your self for self-care. Get yourself massages. That would be a really good self-care kind of thing. Get yourself foot massages and make sure that you're really taking care of yourself, because earth signs are always serving. Like, not just Virgo is just times 800 of that, but all the earth signs love to serve. They really do, because they know that through serving and helping other people around them, that they're building everyone up and we can all get ahead that way. Earth signs are key. Y'all have the knowledge to get everything together and to solidify it into something that is actually workable and doable. Value yourself more. If somebody asks, again, what you bring to that table, let them know, I built this table and the chair you're sitting on in the house we're living in. Like, period. Okay, let them know. And your energy alone does that. Anything you get your hands on, anything you can get your hands on, y'all are multiplying it, y'all are doubling it, tripling it, quadrupling it. That's earth sign and Venus for you. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, y'all are the go. I'm telling you, like, never doubt, never doubt. Never doubt, dude. Never doubt. Yeah, you do definitely need someone who's stable in a relationship. Like we talked about, like probably another earth sign, but you need someone who can get down with you and like stay down with you and do the work with you. Not somebody who's like floaty. Definitely no air Venus signs for you. Water Venus signs, I feel like, are gonna like low-key drag y'all down a little bit, even though they could nurture the land, like, because water and earth are like, right? So like maybe have a friend, but for a lover, I would suggest maybe like a fire or another earth Venus sign, just because fire is gonna like give you that passion and help you regenerate too, because sometimes the earth does need to be burned. The earth does need to like regenerate and like regrow some things that have been poisoning the land, you know. Like, fire can be really good and it can help to grow because it's life force energy. Fire is life force, it's the sun. So no matter what, get yourself a friend, water, and then a love of fire, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and talk about water Venus signs: Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer, your Venus sign is so important because you are definitely someone who can easily get so attached into a love, into a partnership, into something. And this is a gift, this is a skill, this is a talent. This is something that's very important. Like, what you bring to the table is that you are someone who can truly nurture and nourish the entire team. You can be there for everybody. You can have the ability to collaborate. You can be like melding and molding, like whatever container they put you in, you can be in that space with them. So don't ever feel too shy. I know a lot of y'all are like so shy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Venus, like always in the background, like always in the background. But you definitely have the secret abilities to just like get into the cracks of things and to see what's really going on, and just to like seep in with your deliciousness. Like, make sure you're just like really fluid in the grooves. Make sure you're not attached too much to anybody, but that you're just radiating love from a space of genuine like compassion for people, and not getting so attached though, okay? Like, don't get attached, just radiate the feminine energy. Like, y'all have the easiest job, okay? Like, seriously, you don't really need to do anything, just be. Okay, that's how you attract a lot of good conversations and people and friendships, collaborations. What you need in a romantic relationship is a little bit different. I'll definitely need someone who also gives you physical touch, like the earth signs. Physical touch is really, really important for y'all because you need to feel that tactile love. Again, like, people can talk to you and like say things, but unless you like feel it, unless they're saying something so profound that you feel it in your heart, but who can do that on a regular basis? Not really everybody, but touch can remind you like, oh, like I feel loved. Like, a hug can like really show you. just for like 5 seconds, how much somebody really deeply loves you without words, you know? So that's what water signs really need, and someone to listen to them deeply, because water signs will spill some tea. Water signs hold all the memory. Water signs have really good memory, and here in Venus, water signs have great memories. They're actually great storytellers. If you ask a water sign to just give you a little story, they could actually get really deep into it. They're helpless romantics. I wouldn't say helpless. I feel like y'all are hopeful romantics, okay? Because I love romance as well. I love it. Romance is necessary. It's beauty. It's deliciousness. It's lushness. And like, yeah, we can all marry for looks or marry for money, but like, how about being in love? Like, how about really being in love? Right? You just get that gushy feeling like, oh, it hits different, right? And Venus water signs can really fall deeply in love and can bring anyone in love with them, like deeply, okay? You all are hypnotic. You can really deal with hypnosis if you want to hypnotize somebody. How you can definitely tap into your magic is by programming your water and, you know, saying love spells into your water, singing. Y'all are some singers. Stop. Y'all be singing. Y'all be feeling like on the topic of emotion, y'all be feeling stuff, like feeling art, feeling music, feeling emotions. Like, it's deep. Like, the feminine energy is already bringing all of this into you, and you're just magnetizing it. It's insane. I love this for you though. It could feel really overwhelming though. No, I feel you. Because like some of you are like, no, this is not okay. But I really feel like you gotta own who you are, okay? You gotta own this. Make yourself a masculine shield. Like, y'all are the most sensitive. Y'all are definitely the most sensitive of all the Venus signs. Get yourself a masculine shield or tap into your Mars energy, because you need protection. Y'all need protection because you're always in your feelings. You're always like in the ethers. You're just everywhere. You're in everyone, okay? Like, it's just unstoppable. It's water. You can't stop water. You can only contain it. So find a good container for yourself where you feel safe to express yourself. And, you know, like, y'all really do need partners, like stable partners. So I would say get yourself an earth sign. Like, honestly, the earth Venuses are going to be my recommendation for everybody. Okay, get yourself an earth Venus, y'all. But leave me one, okay? Dang. So how you can really nurture yourself though, I really want to add into this, is like when you're feeling alone or when you're feeling lonely or when you feel like you don't have any friends around you, how you can do self-care is a lot of solo dates, a lot of cozy time, a lot of good movies that make you laugh and make you happy, and a lot of good like comfort food that's healthy. I'm feeling like a lot of fresh fruits, a lot of strawberries, blueberries. Get your berries on and sit up in your bed and be like snuggly and just like care for yourself. Put a mask on, like do your feminine self-care, like make sure you do your nails, make sure you're doing all these things. Like, I literally felt like ish the other day. I just did my nails yesterday and I feel like a whole new woman. Seriously, get your ish together by just taking care of yourself and stop trying to distract yourself by falling into someone else's routines and their rituals. What about your ritual? What about your routine? Who are you? Because y'all be losing yourself, water and Venus, okay? Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Y'all be losing yourselves in love songs. The self-care that will really help y'all purge is by singing. Like, y'all really do need to sing and dance and like shake it out of you and get it out of you, because we are so much water. Water will shift and change based on your vibration, and if your vibration changes, it'll change specifically through music. So listen to more frequencies like we have on the screen. Listen to more frequencies, listen to more music that will uplift you like at all times, because y'all are extra sensitive to that. Extra sensitive. Like and subscribe. Okay, so the last element, which is fire Venus signs, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Y'all are mad because I made you wait. Y'all are mad because I made you wait till the last minute, aren't you? I know y'all just skipped. It doesn't matter. See, that's exactly why I'm gonna put y'all last next time, okay? Because the other signs be going through the signs. Y'all just be like, ooh, fire. Fire Venus, a very powerful placement. If you have your Venus sign in Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, y'all are on another level. This is literally Venus and Mars working together. Like how do you have a beautiful container for yourself and also this divine feminine energy flowing through you? You're unstoppable. Fire is life force energy, okay? Water is nurturing, earth is nurturing, air is like cleansing, right? Fire is life force. It's what gets the people going, okay? You have a very charismatic energy around you. I'm feeling regal. Queens, okay? Queens and kings. I'm serious. This is so powerful right now. It's very real and I love it. This is someone who is definitely the showstopper and who likes to get the people going. Like I said, like in the groups of people that you come into contact with, you are someone who just really encourages and inspires people and just makes them feel more alive and more ready to get things done. And this is really important, especially with Venus, because a lot of the times, you know, feminine energy can feel really down and can feel really negative, but we need that light to uplift us. We need the light to remind us our purpose and our focus. And especially if y'all have such a dim light, get around people who need your light and like will boost you up, and then you can boost them up. Because being around people who appreciate you, that's the number one thing. Y'all need words of affirmation as your love language. Like you really need to be heard that you're loved and that you're honored and that like you're important and the things that you do make a difference. Fire Venus signs: Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. Okay, so for Aries, obviously you need to be like, you're super dominant, like you're always dominant. Like honestly all the fire signs are, but like Aries, like come on, you cannot like reject or deny that part of yourself, that you're just a dominant person, okay? And you need to get your way and you need to be listened to all the time. And Leo, the same too. Like you are more nice about it, Leo, but you want because you want everyone to be like okay, but you need to get your way all the time or else you won't be happy. And it's the same for Sag. Like Sag is just like, come on now, like give me what I want, what I want, what I want, what I want. Y'all need to get what you want. Make sure that in a relationship you have somebody who is there to serve you. I'm so serious. Like you need someone who's gonna serve y'all, because you are just on the go all the time, going. You're the type to have ADHD and like forget things and like be all over the place. And it's fire, it's life force. It's just like, oh, I want to go here, oh, I want to go here, I want to do this, I want to do that, you know. Air and fire, that's why they're compatible, okay? That's why they're compatible, air and fire, because y'all just be boosting each other up all the time. So just remember that for fire Venus, your feminine energy radiates through your warrior-ass energy, like your ability to cut throat and get things done, burn things down. You don't always need to tiptoe. You're fire. So especially in this time when so much feminine energy has been suppressed, y'all are supposed to be the loudest ones in the crowd, the loudest ones, shouting down, burning down the whole town, like painting the town red. Like that's y'all. And it's because of the suppression. We've been through so much suppression. We need warrioresses, specifically divine feminine warriors who can like literally get out there and like kick ass for us, because it's just too much and it's time for us to rise up. And y'all are the generals, y'all are the leaders that we're following, the feminine leaders of this time. If y'all have your Venus in a fire sign, you are leading your group of friends, you are leading your family without even knowing it. You're leading everybody that you touch. Like they want to follow you, they want more of you all the time. That's fire, it's life force. They're following the light. Think of everybody around you as just like bugs and we're just following your light. Like we're just like you feel me though, you feel me. So in a relationship you definitely need another fire Venus sign, because nobody can dim your light. You need someone to like match your light or just not dim it. And then also you need to get a air Venus sign. That would be a really important sign for you to touch base with, especially as friendships, because air signs really boost up the energy and like the fire of the fire Venus sign. Now I recommended earth to you, so if an earth Venus comes up to you, just be nice, all right? They just need some transformation and some excitement in their lives. But water would probably dampen you and like pull you down too often. There's not a very good equal balance for that. So just stick with the air or the fire signs as the most compatible for your Venus sign. All right, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Go ahead and give it a like and subscribe down below. I hope to see more of you and I'll talk to you later. Peace.